Okay, my name is Biafran Aliu, the state chairman of Cathedral Association of Imo State Commercial. Why we are here to see our leader, Barrister Chief Uwazuruike, is to thank him for the magnanimous gift that he gave us. Those are 2 weeks ago when we are involved in one problem or the other. When we were attacked at Oba Junction, two people were killed, the driver and the caretaker, and 30 cows, which worth of 22 million, were destroyed and cut off by the youth of Oba in Anambra State. He's the only person, after our cry, he's the only person who responded and even pledged 1 million naira to us and us others to sympathize with us. Some are responding and some have not. So we only come today to pay him a consular visit and thank him for what he did to us. I'm here with my association. I have the branch chairman of OBZ Cattle Market. I have the second power of Imo State here. I have Dauda, who is the Assistant Secretary, Dauda Jelly, and I have my PRO, which is Ibrahim Salim. Sir, we thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome. You are welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Actually, you came yesterday and brought all these things. Please, I want people to see, show them. You brought a lot of yams here, tubers of yams, and goats to thank me. You came yesterday. You came yesterday. I said, no. When I gave you money, this little amount of money, what is 1 million today? It was a lot of money, but I was able to give you only 1 million. So when you came here, I said, no, when I gave this money, the whole world had it. It was on social media. So if you come today, and give me something, look at the things you brought, and I take them without the world knowing about it, I'm not being fair. I said the world will see you people, that you are very grateful people, you are very responsible people, you are peace-loving people, you are good people. That's why I said today, your people will come. So that my secretary will be around to record it live. I thank you people. I thank you people. You see, relationship should be demonstrated. Friendship should be demonstrated. Peace should be demonstrated. Not flying the kite or going on the social media preaching peace when in your heart there's no peace. That is what I want the world to know. Many of you have been here for years. Many of you were even born here.
Yes.
So we cannot for any reason start quarreling with you because of any mistake. We know that for some time now, since Buhari became the president, so many people came into Nigeria as cattle herders. Some of them started carrying guns, harassing our people in the farms. We know that. But it doesn't affect you people who have been with us for years. We know you. You have been contributing to the economy of this state. You have been peaceful. You have been with us. So that can never spoil our relationship. The same way we are asking our people over there to remain peaceful in the northern regions, to conduct themselves well. And I'm very happy. You see, at the time there was this 90 days debacle in the north, I was the person that traveled to our house in Kaduna with Alhaji Mustafa, my friend. The Hausa leaders came to that place. I pleaded with them. The youth, that's why you withdrew the 90 days ultimatum. Since then, up to today, there have been no problem with our people in the north. Yes. Because that's why the youth later came here. After Professor Hamad came here and assured me there was no problem again. Then later, that why you came here and assured me there was no problem. Since then up till now, there have been no problem. I remain grateful to them. Amen. Do you understand it? So I am very, very happy. Very, very happy. nothing will happen to you people. Now, peace has almost returned to you. And peace will return to the southeast.
Remain.
You understand it? Yes. I was the person, like I told you last time, that started the Biafran struggle. I didn't start it that people should start dying.
Yes.
It is a peaceful movement.
1999.
We want to, if we go out, Nigeria will be there as our friends. You all of you people can even have a dual citizenship. You have Biafran passport, you have Nigerian passport. Whichever one you like, you use. If God helps us. But it's not something to do by force. Or anybody can die about it. Yesterday, some governors were in Enugu. They were doing meeting with some people. They came up with some communique, which I even say here. Part of that communique I support. The other part I don't support. The one I support is condemning evil, condemning all those who are killing policemen, killing soldiers, burning police stations. I condemn that too. Anybody who kills policemen, kill soldiers, kill foreigners, kill our outside men for any reason, I condemn it. I also condemn even the cattle rearers who were in the bush with AK-47 killing our people. I condemn it too. It's not good. I'm using this opportunity that you people are here and now to tell you that peace must be returned to Imo State and the Igbo land.
To remain.
And because of this, last time about a few days ago, about 3-4 days ago, the United Nations invited me as the leader of Biafra to speak on their platform, on their forum. That's the first time a Biafran leader was allowed to speak in the United Nations forum. I'm satisfied with that. I'm okay.
Yes.
It's because of my peaceful approach. They invited me. If I was the terrorist or violent, they would have invited me. So with that, I have assumed the position of a father in the struggle to bring peace, to bring people together. And this peace and fatherly position I have taken today will bring peace in Igbo land to make this place sustain it.
Yes.
And because of this, I have forgiven all those who have offended me, including Nnamdi Kanu. I was the person that appointed him, my representative in London. I went to London, opened the radio for him, appointed him to take care of that radio. The radio Biafra you are having of London belongs to me.
I know.
But along the line, he changed. But I have forgiven him now, today. Because of the fact that I'm my father now, so recognized by the United Nations.
Yes.
I have gotten all I want. What else?
Nothing.
What else? I'm a father, and this will bring peace in Igbo land. Some time ago, somebody asked me, a very prominent person, what will I forgive Nnamdi Kanu? Will I allow him to come back to me? I say on one condition: if he denounces violence, if he stops preaching violence, I will accept him back. And I use this forum to ask him to stop preaching violence, to accept non-violence. We have an organization called the Biafran de facto customary government. It's a peaceful organization. Why am I a member and my organization is a member? It's because they're peaceful. We are all peaceful. So I call him to come to that organization, to be part of it. Most of the problems he may face today, I will solve it for him. I will beg on his behalf.
Yes.
Let there be peace.
Yes, sir. Please. We need peace to be done.
It's not as if he has no points. He has some points. Our people are neglected. I started this struggle in 1999 because our people were being killed in the north because of the killing of our people. That time in Denmark, there was a cartoon against Prophet Muhammad. May his soul rest in peace. Then our people were being killed in Kaduna, all these places. For something that happens in Denmark, what is our problem with that? So I didn't like it. I said, okay, fine. Instead of our people to be killed, let us say on our own. That was exactly also what Ojukwu did. So, I want to start the process of bringing peace in Igbo land. I want to start the process. I will never criticize anybody again. I'll never talk against anybody again. And through this process now, none of my members will criticize anybody.
Amen.
I will make sure that I calm Nnamdi Kanu down.
Carry us along.
He's my boy. He has been my boy.
Yes.
But all of a sudden, everybody likes popularity and all that. I don't hold it against him. What I don't buy against the governors, the one I say I will say against them, you don't come out in the open to say you disown your own people. You tell the world you disown those who are agitating for Biafra because you want to please your masters in Abuja.
And displease your own home.
They know that you are not telling the truth. Those people you want to please know that you are not telling them the truth. Just last time, former governor of Imo State, came up and said that during his regime, that he gave pro-Biafra group 500 million. I know many of you must have. You saw it.
Yes.
You see, he gave pro-Biafra group 500 million naira. Why didn't he say it that time he was the governor? He didn't say it, but he's saying it today because no more the governor. Most of these governors today who are disowning pro-Biafra groups, they are doing the same thing. But lying. They are playing those streets. They know that they are lying. We know so many of them who are sponsoring all this insurgency, all this insecurity. Many of them are sponsoring it. Okay. Governor Hope now, the governor of Imo State, he said last time that preliminary investigation into the crisis in Owerri, the breaking of government house, police station, and prisons, was by politicians. He said it. By politicians. Who are these politicians? The former governors, former members of the House of Reps, and the senators. They are the people doing all these things. They are even the people using all these pro-Biafra groups that are violent to perpetrate all these things. But even when they come, they hide, play those streets, as if people don't know them. So these people, these things are bad. That area, I don't agree with them. We know what is democracy. If you say you believe in one Nigeria, fine, demonstrate it.
Yes.
By bringing peace.
Yes.
Demonstrate it, not talk by mouth. You say if you want one Nigeria, who did you consult? Somebody like me, I started the struggle in 1999. You are doing you are meeting in the Enugu. You never invited me. There you say you believe in one Nigeria. Did you ask those who said they want Biafra? Why they are saying they want Biafra? You never asked us. That's not democracy.
It's not democracy.
They are saying it because they know that many of them were not elected democratically. I know how many of them we arranged their elections. Governor himself, it was in my house, in my parlor in the village. I gave him the ticket of Abga in 2011.
Yes.
Single-handedly, we disqualify all those because Ojukwu told me that time to choose anybody I like in Imo State and make the governor. He gave me the ticket of that Abga. I gave it to Kolocha. Not just to Kolocha. I was the person that gave him ticket of Abga in my parlor. Well ahead of those who were. Then he was not even a member of Abga.
Yes.
Well ahead of many other people. Other candidates. We managed his election. Managed the election for him to win. Managed. I know what I mean by managed against PDP. For him to win that election. It was arranged election. Is it in Anambra State? We brought somebody, a retiree, somebody who retired from his job as a banker in America. Took tickets, gave to him ahead of all governorship aspirants. He was not a member of Africa. We gave him the ticket and managed to make him win. He won. That the people now in coasting as Igbo leaders. Yeah? We know how we manage, all of them. None of them has ever won any election. The elections were rigged, all of them, who are priding themselves today as the governors of Southeast. They are all rigged elections. Not a single one of them won election in Southeast. I challenge them. So, and they know that people don't listen to them.
Yes.
I was the first person that introduced the sit at home in 2004, August. It was total. The reason that Obasanjo said that when BBC asked him what happened, that shops were closed everywhere, even in Lagos, he said the boss were doing New Year Festival. I stopped it because I used it to try my popularity in Igbo land. I started with other programs. But now they kind of continued. Even developed more on it. Can any government, all of them join together, do it at home? Okay, let them take a date and tell Igbos to stay at home if they think they are popular in Igbo land and people are listening to them. Nobody will listen to them because they are corrupt.
They are corrupt and they are evil.
Corrupt and evil. Okay, take for instance, how many of them have an audited account of the money they are receiving from Abuja? Allocation. Let them publish the allocation they are receiving and make it known to us. And tell us the ones that are collecting on behalf of local governments, how much they are giving the local governments. They cannot do it because they are corrupt. Look at the ones who call themselves senators, from even the deputy senate president. They were given the contract to rehabilitate Enugu Port Harcourt Expressway, Enugu Onisha Expressway. They ate the money, used the money to buy houses in Dubai, London, America, France,
And they are private.
everywhere, and private jets. We know all these things. But that are the people who gathered in Enugu yesterday to talk of Igbo leadership, to talk of one Nigeria. How many people have they employed? How many people have you used the money you are collecting from Abuja as allocation to create avenue for employment? Nobody.
And scholarship of the
And
school.
scholars, nothing. They are corrupt people. Ndoshi, thieves. But they come, they talk. So we shall not listen to this type of people. Now, last time I announced your account number. How many of them have paid money?
Don't come up with one naira.
Yeah, they can't. Since I went to the White House and made peace, how many of them have called me to say, Raf, thank you. Not talk of. Look at Rogers Okorocha, I gave ticket to be governor. For 8 years he was governor, he never gave me 1 naira. But last I was saying he gave one Biafran group 500 million. How much did he give that person who gave you tickets? 1 naira. I challenge you. This life, I'm saying it. He didn't call me for 8 years. That time I was living in Works. Until I packed over here, it's over 10 years now I packed into this place. He had not been here. This somebody gave a ticket. So, peace must exist among us.
Amen.
And the peace must be real,
Yes.
not fake. In the night, you go and instigate people to come and fight outside. In the day, you say, no. It must be real. Anything you want me to do for you, I will do for you. All these people, that's why I want Pro-Biafra groups to come together. If Pro-Biafra groups come together, these people will not be in government. We remove all of them. We have a standard Pro-Biafra group. Biafra de facto customary government. Nnamdi Kanu is the only person remaining from coming into that. He will come in. I'll bring him in. We have prominent people there. Honorable people. Like his former deputy, Uchemefo, Obido Benu, Opie Omuka. Very prominent people. Yes. There, all of us will have our associations, but there, it's just like our own United Nations. You come there, we talk. On the basis of non-violence, that's the principle. So everybody will be there. I thank you, people again. Go home and sleep, close your eyes, nothing will happen to you. And bring peace. but only in Owerri and Imo State, peace again in Southeast as a father of the nation. Thank you very much. Please bring the color for them.
We are so grateful that Chief Uwazuruike, the leader of Biafran in Igbo land, as a father of the Northern Forum today. We are so grateful. And we even come here today to also show our concern and we thank you for your giving to us. Because if you did not want us to grow in this Southeast and Imo State, you will not invite us. And since we send a message across you, you run to us, you call us, you spoke to Igbo leaders, and they hear from you, and we must obey you also. And also we pray for peace for Igbo land, and peace for Nigeria, and peace for Biafran lands. So we also show our concern. Anywhere you are going, just take us along. Some of us, we are here more than 20, 30 years. Some, they are born here. If they're to chase us away, we don't know where to be going. And we pray that they cannot chase us away, and we cannot chase any. We cannot cause confusions in Igbo land, and we cannot cause confusion in the world. So we are here to thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Okay, it's all right. It's all right. Emma. Okay.